All right, fam, what's happening? Sinista Productions back again, and you see what's in front of you. We got the CEN F450, and I've got it all wired and all lit up. Let me tell you something right now. The lighting right now does no justice, but I'm going to dim the lights in a little bit so you can see how these lights look. I went ahead and used the MyTrick RC LED controller. I'll give you some more information on that later, but for now, you got to pay those bills, family. And in order to do that, everybody say it with me. We gotta roll that intro footage.
Sinista Productions. Sinista Productions.
Fam, thanks again. Appreciate you coming back. You know, I always appreciate and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you for rolling with and sticking with Sinista Productions throughout this somewhat long modification of the CEN F450. It took a little bit longer because the original LED controller that I picked up from Killer Body RC did not provide enough power to the amount of lights. Now there's 30 some odd plus lights, all right, wired up and lit up in this CEN F450. So I had to go ahead and go with the tried and true and went with MyTrick RC, the Attack Uniform Foxtrot 7 Charlie. That is the UF7C Attack Universal Lighting Controller. Bam, it's got plenty of ports on it, way more than I needed, but it provides the power and the lighting output for this particular application. So before we go any further, let's take a quick look of what we've done to get up to this point. All right, let's check it out. All right, fam, as you can see, there was a lot of wiring involved, and you've seen that on all the steps that I've done up to this point. So my first tip, and the biggest tip I give to you, is proper planning of your wiring. Take the time to plan out how you're going to wire everything up. Test your lights before, during, and after your wiring so you know everything is going to work once you start to tidy up. And then after you tidy up everything, test your lights again. Now, the lighting controller is strictly personal preference, and as you can see, it looks really nice. I've got everything tight, plugged in where it wants to be, where it should be, and we're pretty much done. So before I jump out, I'm going to go over the last step, okay, the last video in this series, and that involves installing the side steps. That's right, folks, we actually have functioning side steps, and I'll get a tight close-up view of this as I'm talking about it, that we're going to install on the F450 so we can have working side steps, and this is going to be in a channel that I can switch on and off to have the side steps open and close with the flick of a switch. The last step in this, which is going to be part 4 or part 5, is going to be the installation of the working side steps. So before I leave, I want to go ahead and throw a quick shout out to CEN F450 for making such a dope vehicle. I also want to send a shout out to my man over at 110RodShop, and I also want to send a shout out to My Trick RC because they put out and produced some great LED light controllers for many different applications, and I'm sure you'll be able to find one that'll fit your needs. So fam, be you, do you, and stay true. I am Jay of Sinista Productions, exiting stage left.
Sinista Productions.